What's up, gang?
Stop will be Beauty Road. If you're leaving the train at Beauty Road, please make sure you're in the front 4 coaches. That's the front 4 coaches to leave the train at Beauty Road.
Really? What's up, gang? What's up, Alex Dunnican? I'm on a trip today. On the way to London. Why not? But I was right about the the boxing match points. I thought even if it was closer, give it to, which it wasn't, to what's his name, Conor Ben. I thought even if it's close, they're going to give it to him. They're going to want the rubber match, aren't they? Put a $5 on it. I had a £20 on the table and I took it off. I thought, oh, why is everyone so sure that Conor Ben's going to knock him out if he does? Like, that's the only victory they were giving him. But I thought it was more likely to go to points. Alright. Gay Mickey, do you want a bare knuckle fight for 5k? 100 million %. 5k. That's much more money than I'd normally get offered, but I do appreciate it. Bare knuckles a bit brutal, isn't it? Pay a bit extra. Yes. What's your name, Moonshine? Reach out to, who's the man you want to speak to? Well, hang on 2 secs. His name is, fuck, who runs the UK bare knuckle show? Yeah, his name, you know. It rubs the lotion on its skin, else it gets a hose again. Places the lotion in the basket. So what do you mean by this, humongous? What lotion we talk? Baby lotion? Baby lotion? Where are you? Where are you? That is some sort of like underground gypsy fight. What do you mean, where am I? Are you doing this on a promotion or not? I have some issues with this live because we're on a train, so it just disconnected itself. Signal issue. So did any of you watch the boxing last night? Yes, we do bad to the bone. Stefano, oh wow, Stefano, thanks. So we do bad to the bone. Stefano Hanks, yes, that'd be good. 5k, mate, that's fucking, I would never say no to that. No matter who you are, no matter what your size. I've got one arm because I tore the bicep, so like half the strength is gone, even with it fully rehabilitated. So I believe it's rehabilitated. I haven't trained for months, but I think I can train now. I think it's in a position where I can doing some light weights. I've already started a bit of light weights. My brother's calling me. He always calls me when I'm on a live for some reason. Hang on. Can you guys hear me okay? That was Jimmy Justice ringing me. Jimmy Justice asking if I'm working tomorrow. So you want to know what? Bring your brother, I'll do him. So you ain't serious, Moonshine. If you were serious, you wouldn't have said that. I like the name Moonshine, but come on, bruv. Was Moonshine, isn't that like a nickname for crack? I thought you were being serious, man, because some fighters do get eventers or up there, they get that. Jimmy's ringing me again. Just leave me alone, brother. Bring your brother, I'll do him as well. Okay. So this is a plan today. So let me answer this phone to this guy. Must probably will do for my brother. My brother's old now. I'm old, getting old as well. But I've tried to get on the BKFC for 10 years. I knew the previous owner, Joe Brown. Still wouldn't put me on. Too high risk, he said. Too high risk. Good enough, but too high risk. Meaning that I don't bring enough money for them to risk me against one of their boys. That's what that means. Okay. You are the Chuckle brothers, Barry, Paul, Chuckle. Okay, so who are me and Paul? Are the Chuckle brothers, or me and Jimmy? Because Jimmy don't make me chuckle. He does sometimes when he's himself. It's when he tries to be this nice guy. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? It's not you. Yeah. To me, to you, to me, to you. I used to love the Chuckle brothers, man. Only a 90s baby will know who the Chuckle brothers are, man. Are they still alive? I think they should bring it back. You, Jimmy. Oh, you and Jimmy. It's me, Shadowboxer. You Shadowboxer. Has he been banned then from YouTube? Why would he be on Moonshine? He wouldn't have wrote that. Fucking no way would he have wrote that. So what do you want, guys? I'm going to London. I'm going to do my thing up there. I'm going to go to Speaker's Corner, but instead of debating people, I'm going to offer them out for a fight. And I'm going to be like, listen, man, I don't want to debate. I just want you to fight me. If you believe what you believe in your heart, yeah, God should give you strength, all right? Now fight me. Because if God, whoever God is with more will win this fucking. We'll see. But I'm very good at debating people. I'm not just a fighter. I'm a theologian. I'm a philosopher, and a debater, which is like fighting. When you debate people, it's very much like a fight, back and forth. Okay. Well, I still don't know your name, Moonshine. Still don't know your name. It's right you saying this, but can't fight sleep. Okay, I heard this expression many times. I can't fight sleep, but that doesn't mean I can't fight. Okay, but I have you know I was up at 4 a.m. today. Were you up at 4 a.m.? Were you? You got me banned off his new channel. He's got a new channel. You got me banned off. So this is my new channel. Oh, you got me banned. Okay. Maybe I did report him a few times. I'm not gonna lie, I reported his channel a few times for using my content and doxing me, which is a foul offence. You can't dox people. You're not allowed to put people's address on the internet or their phone number. So he probably got removed because of that. All right. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shadow bums you. Yeah, well, he didn't. He put something up my bum. He didn't put his penis up there. Put a carrot up there when I was asleep. But it's not gay unless you ask for it, okay? And I definitely did not ask for it. You used all my money, then you come over to mine. All right. I was thinking, do you want to play a game of charades? And you know how to play charades? close rods. I put a ton on Connor to win. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, geez, there's a little bit more money because, like, the thing is with betting, I don't like it when there's a clear, or I do like it when there's a clear favourite, and I think the underdog's got a better chance than they're saying. They're my favourite bets. This fight was something I wouldn't normally bet on because I'm thinking, oh right, it's very close. But then I thought actually use that closeness to an advantage because the only way they're giving Conor Benn a victory is by knockout in the early rounds. And I was saying, well, that's not really fair. Oh, just because he won the majority of the rounds last time, the majority of the rounds were very, very close. Meaning that Conor Benn could have also won the majority of the rounds. So it was the ideal bet. It was the ideal bet that I normally do. So I should have thrown more than a fucking poxy fiver. Especially when I was planning on betting 20 quid. And that was supposed to be a backup bet. And I decided only to bet a fiver. So just put the whole 20 quid. Boom on that. You get me? Throw 20 quid. Always commit. Never change your mind when you're betting. Never change your mind. You regret it. On the train. Sorry, I'm disrupting the passengers. Train going to London. Because we needed some content. We needed content. So I thought rather than wait for it to come to me, we're going to go to it. And I will be taking on the Speaker's Corner. All of them. No particular religion. I'm taking them all on. Okay. Hit the likes, people.
And next up on this service will be Tottenham.
It's a very exciting train ride. Very exciting train ride. So yeah, you live in London, do you? Big up. London is a very diverse, big place. You can't say I'm from London. Where are you from in London? West, east, south, north? I might have a little stop off at Dr. Rackpool. He lives in Camden Town. But I believe Hyde Park is pretty much central, right? That's where I'm heading to. If there's any protests, guys, let me know, because I'm looking for something to attend. And have a little visit to the museum, because there's some old Sumerian artifacts I want to see in there close up that I'm very interested in. So, yeah. I got money. I just won my bet, bruv. But, like, I don't like paying for trains, I'm going to be honest. I can't afford them. I got to work a week in hand. So, I'm not paying for this train either. That makes me a fucking scally or like a degenerate, then so be it, right? In my eyes, trains should be free. They should be it should be a public utility, you know, an essential public utility. But we're going to try the old refugee trick. I'm going to tell them, I'm a refugee. He's like, pardon? Refugee? Apparently, I've seen it on the internet. It works. So we'll see if it works today, yeah? But I like to just do things a bit more stealth. I don't like to have any confrontation. So if the driver does come, I will be straight in the toilet. Okay. Speaker's Corner will chew you up and spit you out, fella. I say that with the utmost respect. Well, that's a bit of a silly comment, English civil soldier, because they're all different people there. How can you say Speaker's Corner like it's one entity? Who am I debating? You might be a man of knowledge. You might be a man of fucking dog shit. You might not know anything. So how can you say Speaker's Corner? Yeah? Who's going to chew me up, English civil soldier? Who? We can only try, have a bit of discourse. I don't think any of them will have a debate with me. We'll see, though. We'll see. He's from the East London. Respect, my brother. Shad 66p. There's no way he's an Englishman from the East London. But anyway, respect. East London is quite raw. I think it's probably the most dangerous part of London. There's nice parts of East London when you go like Canary Wharf, the Shard, places like that. It's quite nice, East London, yeah. It's the fight on Commercial Road. Used to be the Troxy, I don't know if you heard of that. Near Limehouse. Micky the Rent Boy, yeah, been one of them. Yeah, I've had a few cocks up my ass mush. But now now I've gone a bit. It costs a bit more. You can't just take me for cheap, bro. So if you do want it, inbox me. Oh, caught my charger. So yeah, this is on the Southwest train, currently in Totton, Southampton, and we will be heading to Waterloo. Okay. I got, maybe if I just say ticket. Yeah, so anyone want to talk about anything? Want to talk about the boxing last night? Glad to see you are surviving, Mad Mick. Oh, hello, lady. This is my stalker. Yeah, Layla, right? I just want to know, Layla, I called the police on you as an experiment. I was never going to press charges, but what you said about my mother is disgusting. Threatening to kill my mother. You're like a mad, obsessed stalker. That's something a stalker would say. Saying you were going to cut my mother up. But I proved the point, though. The police did not contact you, I bet, or anything, did they? Yeah. Because that's the point I was trying to make, how sexist the police are. The police will arrest me for farting. But anyone commits a crime against me, threatens me. And I've been done for malicious communications on my ex because I sent her 4 messages. And they weren't even abusive. Well, I haven't been done for it. I haven't even been charged. They can't charge me, but they stole my phone. They've had my phone for like 6 months. But yeah, point proven. I was never going to snitch you up. It was an experiment. You can even hear me. Oh, I'm not a grass. Never grassed anyone up. Never. It's called an experiment. Port
Southampton Central.
Right, any questions, guys? You want to talk about the boxing last night or what? What do you want to talk about? Some people coming up here. Report the prick. Who's a prick? Me? So yeah, I would just use this phone as like a rear view mirror. Keep an eye on the old bus conductor. Yeah, boring with the grass comments. He's not a grass. Change the tune. Yeah, I'm not a grass. But that girl was stalking me, mate. She was saying some sick shit on the phone, saying she's going to cut my mother up and put her in a bag. Yeah. Has any of you guys been nicked on these new online rules? Because they're very strict. You know, I'm surprised I've not been arrested for it. The shit I've put on Facebook. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. But I know that Danny Christie was put in prison. And I also know Paul Venice was put in prison over comments he made on his YouTube. I think it all depends if somebody reports you. I think you can say what you want until somebody makes a complaint and says it's stressed them out or something. I'm a rent boy, Micky. Okay. Micky, don't go to London, you're going to get lamped. Who's going to lamp me, Paul Davies? It's like you said that personally. Who's going to lamp me, Paul Davies? You want to meet me for a straightener? Yeah? Do you want to make me frustrate Nepal? Because what you just said then, it was as if you knew something. This is what I mean. As I'm getting older, people getting braver. Since I had my injury, the amount of people that started on me when I was in a sling just shows you how coward you are. But literally every troll that has offered me out, they never back it up. They never back it up. You're gonna meet me, Paul. Okay. Well, I'm heading to Hyde Park if you want to meet me there. And then I'm going at some point to the London History Museum. Stop hiding in the toilet and pay your train fare, you grown ass man. I got money, yeah, but it's not that, idiot. My money's got to last me 2 weeks until I get paid. Been out of work for like 6 weeks. So it's like, yeah, grown ass man, whatever, bruv. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the fucking eco fucking ladder, yeah? They expect people like me not to pay a train. Triggered lol jokes. Oh, I know, it's a joke. But I used to... But because they take the payment late because there's no signal on the train. As long as the passcode matches, you're alright. And it works on planes as well. If you ever on a plane, buy a shitload of cigarettes with an old bank card. It might not work now, but it did a couple of years ago. So, yeah, we're on a train.
Good morning, this is the guard speaking, and welcome aboard this South Western Railway service to London Waterloo. Safety information is displayed in all coaches. Please could you keep your personal items with you at all times. If you see anything suspicious or anybody acting suspiciously, please tell myself, the guard, or any other member of railway staff. If you need any help or assistance, currently located in coach number 1.
Hyde Park, what time? 2 o'clock. How big are you, Davies? You really want to fight, yeah? I'd rather a wrestling match, to be honest with you.
We do have a functioning toilet.
2-minute rounds, yeah?
Functioning toilet is available in coach number 2.
Bring a fair play, man.
We are attaching to another train at
Bring a fair play, man. I'll be there about 3 o'clock.
Facilities will be made available after Eastleigh.
Be there about 3 o'clock, alright?
Next stop on this service will be Southampton Airport.
So, can you tell me if Shadowboxer has been on live recently? Because I haven't heard from him in a few weeks. He's got very quiet. Very quiet. Alright, just press ups. Don't tell me there ain't 4 fucking press ups, you cunt. We're not doing it. Yeah, watch this. Wow. I'm ready for you, Paul Davies. I'm ready. I'm going to actually Facebook you right now. Paul Davies. Big watching today, lol. Not really much. 33. I think I fucked it because when I first come on here, I don't know if you're being sarcastic, I had 300 fucking live viewers. Now they've all gone. I think I've lost the novelty, you know? Yeah, I'm training. Train. Training on the train. I suppose you've seen my boxing videos. Oh. Every record I went to, every prison I went to, I broke the press-up record. I think my record's 127 in a minute. But I have to, like, condition myself to do that. I can't just do it off the bat. But on average, I'll probably do about 60, 70 press-ups in a minute. Yeah. Just count 60 seconds to see how many I do, alright? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 50 press-ups. That was like 30 seconds, so you can imagine 127. You get me? Nicker sniffer, yeah. My nanny Snickers. My nanny Knickers. I love to sniff a bit of nigger. I love sniffing knickers and I love sniffing niggers. You could call me a rent boy, brother. You better back it up, Paul. Yeah? You better back it up, son. Oh, you're very funny, aren't you? Very funny. What's that expression that always finds its way? You're like one of them. I blocked you on Instagram and on Facebook, and now you found my YouTube. Crazy. Sucky, sucky. See, this homeless Mickey character thing is just gonna follow me around like a bad smell for the rest of my life. I'm trying to reinvent myself, yeah? And I got you people saying stuff like that. You know, you wouldn't say that to Jake Paul. How do you know I'm not the next Jake Paul, huh? Could be. Right, pull-ups. Want to see some pull-ups? Oh my God. That's it, I'm checking this Paul Davies out. He's pissed me off now. Sorry. I can't find you, Paul Davies. Just had a little look. Nothing comes up. So this is obviously your Supercedo Elias name, yeah? So I can't find you, Paul Davies. And we should have, if you're a fighter like you say you are, we should have at least one mutual friend, but we don't. Why is that? Unless that's Paul Dash, trying to pretend to be someone he's not. Welcome to the chat. Remember, guard your privacy and abide. Oh, shoot. Mate, what's happened to this YouTube, bruv? What's happened to it? Maybe they shadow banned me. Yeah, I'm hanging around the toilet, Smash. You know why? It's not the sniff, is it? Oh, it smells fucking lovely. Oh, it smells like roses, man. Because it ain't the rent boy cliché. Where do you think I'd go for where all the rent boys hang out? Do you think that would be Soho? Where do you recommend I go in London if I want someone to buy my ass? You know? I come into your DMs. No.
Next stop on this service in a couple of minutes' time will be where we will be attaching to.
Oh, so you're saying I'm the only one who'll give you attention, so you decide to abuse me? Is that what you're saying?
Will then continue as a take coach service to London Waterloo.
Crazy bandit. I offered it to you many a times, woman, and you were just fucking playing me on like a little bit of string. Yeah? I was even willing to go to Scotland to spunk my load into you, but you just don't know what you want, you women, do you? What am I scared of? The police probably told you to bolt. No, you know what they said? They said, because I don't know your date of birth, they're not going to do anything. I was like, really? But like I said, it was an experiment. I was arrested for malicious communications. I haven't been charged, and that was like 6 months ago. But you got to be careful what you say online now, because now, even if you call someone a muppet, a harmless word like that, if someone rings the police, you can be arrested. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. But only if you're a man and have white skin, though. That's the crux. All right, where are we now? Let's have a look. Racist rent boy. What's wrong with being racist, brother? I'm not racist to everyone. If you're alright, you're alright, in my opinion. So Paul Davies, I take it you're one of those fake Indians with a fake name, yeah? Pretending you're English. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Paul Davies? Because it ain't in the rent boy circle. Where is Shadow? I don't know. I really don't know. But I could be on my way to meet him right now. You don't know. He might be waiting for me in London. Might be a big surprise if you stay on live. This clown wants to blame everyone else for fucking his life. Who, me? Me? Are you talking about me, Rupert? It's a very strange name to spell Rupert. I want to blame everyone for fucking my life up. When did I do that? When did I do that, Rupert? You're going to answer me, you're just going to make stupid, baseless comments. Have you ever scarted? Have you ever sharted? Have you ever sharted? Have you ever sharted? What do you mean by that, Mr. Colser? What do you mean, have I ever sharted? Ever sharted? Let me Google that. No.
Stop. The most common interpretation.
Please release the doors.
Okay, I just AI'd it. It says, have I ever passed a small piece of excrement? Yeah, when I farted once. One of those wet farts that followed through. Wouldn't say it was loads of it, but it was enough for it to roll down my leg. I'm sure we all have. I'm sure it's one of those things we've all done, but we wouldn't care to admit. All right, Mickey the Machine, when are you going to smash Shadow? Well, we were going to meet him last week, right? But I knew he was making out it was an act. And he wanted us to have a little play around in the ring. And I knew he was going to turn it on me, and they weren't going to be acting. And I was ready to knock his fat ass out, to be honest with you. And that was in Luton 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, whenever Paul can get his broke ass together and get to England, yeah, we'll have it out. But people say, oh, go doorstep him. Really? Do you really think he's going to answer that door to me? Just a wasted trip. I mean, look at Joseph Hapgood. Where was he? The man's like 60 kilograms. He's a midget. And he ran from him. And I'm 10 times more dangerous than Joseph Hapgood. So don't be fooled by his theatrics. He's strong, he's big, but he's got no heart. And fighting is all about heart. You can't knock everyone out in the first 10 seconds. Someone's commenting there. 2 seconds. So, guys, what did you think? What did you think about the boxing last night? Did you watch it? Is Bournemouth a decent night out? Yeah, Bournemouth is a good night out. It's a good night out. I'd compare it a bit like Blackpool. Have you ever been to Blackpool? Except in Blackpool, they're all sluts. I mean, you might be lucky with some Hindus and stuff, but it's not good in a week because it's for the students. But Bournemouth is a good night. It's nowhere near what it used to be 10, 15 years ago. I'd say about 70% of all the nightclubs are now closed. I mean, there was one road, I was going to film it the other day. It was just all full of nightclubs, all packed. And then I think even before COVID hit, the clubs started dying. And then when COVID hit, I'd say 30% of those clubs got wiped out. But even if you go back to my mum's age, apparently when my mum's age, there was even more clubs that were open. But it's like with inflation, it's like this country's dying. All those things that maybe ain't necessity, like going out, drinking, all those businesses are shut now. All the small businesses are shut now. What have we got left? I mean, this is why they talk about this great reset. I think great reset actually has to happen. I think that's just the nature of finance. Because if you look at the stock market goes up proportionately to what the world's population goes up by. So inflation and population are quite linked. Because inflation isn't all about printing money. People make that mistake. They think, oh, inflation is all about money printing. It's not. It's not. A lot of it's to do with the monopolization of companies where they rig the prices. So you've got one big company owning all these other companies. And like, it's your day-to-day utilities that get hit by inflation the most. Things like bread, eggs, stuff like that. And when you've got these big companies and they start injecting the chickens with poison. That's how they created the chicken inflation. But they'll hit the chicken. They'll hit all these wars you see are fake. They're Jew-controlled wars. I mean, Russia and Ukraine are heavily influenced by Jew. No offense, but they are. If you're a Jew, I apologize. Let's just call it what it is. And these wars are meant to keep ticking because they're fucking cash cow. But what happens to the price of the energy? It goes up. You think that's a bad thing for them? Are you crazy? It's a great thing for them. And you think they want to stop war? They keep every war going if they could. But yeah, inflation's fucked, mate. And it's just going to keep getting worse and worse until we reach hyperinflation. Like Germany in the 1930s, where you have to fucking bring in a whole wheelbarrow of notes just to buy a bit of bread.
This is the Guard speaking, and welcome aboard this South Western Railway service to London Waterloo. This is why London Waterloo at 13:37. Safety information is displayed in all coaches. Please keep your personal items with you at all times.
Right, guys, if you see the instructor.
If you see anything suspicious or anybody acting suspiciously, please tell myself, the guard, or any other member of railway staff. If you need any help or assistance, I'm currently located in coach number 5 of this now 10 coach service, and this is in the centre of the train.
He's in the centre.
We do have some short platforms on our journey up to Waterloo this afternoon if you're travelling to Shawford.
Right, I'm going to go a bit further.
You are travelling in the front 4 coaches of the train. For Mitchell Dever, please ensure that you are travelling in the front 5 coaches of the train.
Are you a certified nonce? Google my name, sir. Tell me if I'm a certified nonce. You tell me. I don't have TikTok.
Stop on this service will be short.
Cheers, fella. Thank you very much. I don't have TikTok and I don't have Snapchat. I think both those things would be an indicator that I was a nonce. But saying that I don't have either of those platforms would be a good indicator. Look like one with his haircut, I agree. Any more questions, sir? Thoughts on the Eubank Ben also fights on UFC Islam versus JDM? Has that already happened? But I do rate, I always liked that Islam fighter because of his wrestling. But I think he's had a lot of easy fights, and all his opponents are always smaller. They're always coming up a weight, or like they're not heavy at that weight category. So I'd have to look more into JD. I don't really follow days. got a bit boring, hasn't it? The Eubank fight, I was spot on. If any of you see my commentary, I said it was very close last time. Ignore how many rounds Eubank won. Every round was close and could have went Ben's way also. But I said if it does go points, it would favour Conor Ben because they're thinking about the rubber match. So I got it spot on, points. Whereas the bookies would say if Ben was going to win, he was going to knock him out early. But no, I thought Ben was a better boxer, even though he was getting caught more. Yeah, he had a reach advantage, but he could have come back and learned from that. He's still, people say Eubank's a better boxer, he's got more experience. It ain't all about experience, it's about level experience. Who have you been in there with? Not, I mean, you know, if you're knocking out all your guys quickly, then that's not experience in my opinion. But if you've been with 5 closely matched guys, that's more valuable than being with 20 guys. So yeah, I was spot on with that. I was spot on with the Aspinall fight, but the Aspinall no contact. I believe Aspinall would have won that, lost that. He's very big, good. He moves for a very well good big person, but I don't think Tom Aspinall was a well-rounded fighter. It's a simple. He hasn't got the judo, he hasn't got the sambo, he hasn't got wrestling. He's just done pure jiu-jitsu, and they're not the greatest takedowns. They're good at sweeping. They're good. They're good at submissions, obviously, but they're. Yeah, sorry, cut off there. I said I didn't go in the same way as John Jones taking Cyril Garn out. No way. And I was right. There was no contest, so luckily I had my money refunded. Eubank shot to shit and weight drained. Shot to shit and weight drained. You think the weight drained, but it was the same weight cut as last time, but maybe you didn't do it as effectively this time. I just know the loser on a close fight, the loser is always hungrier. So if it's a close fight, the loser is going to come back stronger. I mean, obviously it doesn't make any difference if it isn't a close fight, but I don't know how anyone can say that wasn't a close fight before. It certainly was. Good bet, you won 9-11. I know, but I should have put fucking 20 quid on it. I should have put 20 quid on it, man. What the fuck is wrong with me? Considering I was going to do free bets and bet 20 quid, instead I decided... We're here, sorry guys. Sick. And I swear, I'm not lying. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock. I'm not lying. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock. I was supposed to go back to the bookies and put Remain. I was supposed to go back to the bookies and put Remain in the 15 quid because I knew I would regret it. I knew it was going to come in. I knew I'd regret it. So I said, Mickey, you are high, because I thought I'd do a bit of research. But then, so I said, Mickey, you are high, because I thought I'd do a bit of research. But then you do the research sometimes. The doubters get. Right, guys, might have to wait till I get to London because. Right, guys, might have to wait till I get to London because it keeps connecting. You were making out it was a clear victory to Eubank last time. So they get. You were making out it was a clear victory to Eubank last time. So they get. They think he's going to walk through him like Alex Jones did. Huh? Clearly got it wrong. Have you got nothing better to say than rent boy? Calling me a rent boy? Nothing better to say? God, you're a toxic bastard, ain't you? God, you're a toxic bastard, ain't you? The rehydration clause did him. Yeah, but he did have a size. The rehydration clause did him. Yeah, but he did have a size advantage. My friend. So we were saying is they stopped him from rehydrating.
And the next station is Winchester.
Yeah, weight. So I used to be a fresh fighter, and that's all my opponents were free weight categories. I never have time to cut weight. A massive advantage. But in boxing, less so, because obviously you're less reliant on upper body strength, like wrestling. A couple of kilos can make a huge difference. But yeah, if they stopped him from rehydrating, that's a bit sick, dangerous. But they had to make it sort of fair. I don't believe that. Well, they stopped him rehydrating completely. That's fucking mental. It's dangerous. Never mind, like unfair. Dangerous. Because when you weight cut, you're taking all the water out of your organs, out of your brain, and like even 24 hours isn't enough to replenish your whole body with water. Because your organs hold on to the water last. So that's the first thing that starts to try to get the water back in there, like. Yeah, it's unfair, but they're not each other's weights. I mean, the fight wouldn't have sold if it because of the history of the fathers. You know, they had to make the fight happen, and they had to make it as fair as possible, I suppose. You are getting on it tonight or nah? It's Sunday, dude, and I'm working tomorrow. I should have got on it last night. I haven't had pussy in ages, bro. I haven't had pussy in ages, man. It's sad. I think it's the weed, you know, because the weed kills your libido. If you just drink and sniff, you just want to shag every day, don't you? It's like, when you smoke weed, you don't care about anything. You're just happy existing. Mickey, after a high-paid client, instead of £5 themes. Mickey, after a high-paid client, guys, sorry, unless he's uneducated. Mickey, after a high-paid client, this is a £5 themes.
Next up on this service in a few minutes' time will be Mitchell Dever. If you are leaving the train at Mitchell Dever, please ensure that you are travelling in the front 5 coaches of the train. This is due to a short platform at this station.
I quit weed. Sorry, weed. I stopped when I went to Paul's. I gave up weed both times. Yeah, I do feel better on myself. But there's something about weed. It's so enjoyable. Like, I can't smoke cigarettes. It's disgusting. But when I smoke weed, it's... But then you rely on it for everything. Oh, I got some cleaning today. Oh, I better get stoned and it will help me. Or I can't sleep. You tell yourself you can't sleep without it. Or I didn't have weed last night and I slept. But the worst thing about weed is an ambient killer. You know, we are, as a species, we're motivated by one thing only. And don't say money, it's pussy, yeah? It's the bitches that are motivated by money. They're the money digging cunts, right? Men would be quite happy to make a modest income. But we need that, yeah? And weed takes that away from you. When you smoke weed, you're not horny, you're not thinking of... But at the same time, I don't like chasing women. I don't want the sort of women you meet in nightclubs. Well, I tried the dating sites, I do, and they really knock my confidence. Because I know I can get better than this pig that's chatting to me on fucking Tinder. And I think, ugh, really? Is that all I can get? But even if you're a little bit ginger, right, women don't want to know you. They think you're going to give them a ginger baby. I've noticed that. That's why all the women that like me are like Latino, Chinese, black. Some black women like me. But my own race, they ain't interested, bruv. Unless I'm paying for them. But I've come to the conclusion that all women are prostitutes. They are. Whether directly or indirectly, they are prostitutes. Sure, there's some nice loyal women out there, but they don't look very nice, let's be honest. Are they loyal out of choice, or are they loyal because you're better than them? Just think about that. Blind women, I've tried that. I'm autistic like Jimmy. I think, whoa, that's way beyond. That's disgusting. You should be arrested. Anyone who goes out with a mentally impaired woman should be in prison. And before his 21-year-old, it's rape. An autistic woman cannot give consent. It's 100% rape. You can't say a woman's drunk. Oh, she can't consent. Well, neither can an autistic person, because they're fucking drunk 24/7 of the day. Okay? blind women. I've not tried a blind. We cut off them. Some dates when we're in London, bruv. We're gonna go live, and we're gonna see if I have a bird whilst I'm on live. Okay, that'll be a challenge for me. That will be a very good challenge. So look, I mean, look at my hairline. Look at that. That I do not recommend hair transplants, guys. You do end up looking like a nonce. That's what one of you called me earlier, a nonce. Yeah, I agree. That is a nonce's haircut. Be proud to be bold. Be proud to be ginger. Be proud to be gay. Be proud. Don't ever be proud to be fat though, because being fat and obese is a choice. Okay, I never chose to lose my hair. I never chose to be ginger. I don't mean you even choose to be gay. I honestly don't. I'm fat. Get down the gym, boy. Okay? Get down the gym. Have you ever thought it's because you're a prick? Yeah. I'm annoying. I still think it's more on a superficial level. I think it comes down to being ginger and being 5'10". As soon as you ain't 6 foot, mate, women don't want to know unless they're 4 foot. If they're 4 foot, they might accept it. Are you on a public train? Yes, sir. That's why it keeps cutting out. Zifa. You got a big Corey? 6 foot, yeah? Zeef. Is there any new people here today?
Arriving at Mitchell Dever.
Any new people? Any new people that never come across this? Ignore the divvies, lads. Yeah, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them. You know, I might be a loser. Well, I might be from a council estate, yeah? But I get out there and I give it a go. I might be a failure, yeah? But you're only a loser when you give up trying, yeah? So once you give up, you become a loser, all right? It's enough of your fucking insults, all right? Do you plan to have kids? Yeah, I'm getting old, bro. I do. But now I've dropped the standards. I'm going to impregnate anything I can. Anything that walks, I'm going to impregnate. Because my theory is that we live on through the genes. We sort of reincarnate, but our consciousness transcends to offspring. Even when we die, a part of our consciousness is inside the child. So I need to have babies, otherwise I'm going to go out of existence. But I have a child, and I don't want to tell my sad story because the woman's a psychopath. All the women I go out with are psychopaths, and I take full responsibility for that. We're just made for each other, me and these psycho bitches. But the girl, I spoke to my kid for the first time in 12 years, guys. Last time I spoke to my kid, she was 2 years old. And the first thing the mother goes, look, she's going to tell you she doesn't want to speak. And then the mother said, I beat her up and I tried to kill her. Never. I was found not guilty. She cheated on me. And she said I kidnapped her. I asked her where the guy lived. And I kicked some guy's door through. So I got done for an attempted burglary, they called it. I wasn't actually, no, sorry, I didn't get done because I never got charged. But I did get done for kidnapping because I had a child lock on my car. But I lost my kid, unfortunately, because of that. Never harmed the child, never harmed my ex. If you Google my name, it doesn't come up. I've got no convictions like that, my friend. Never harm a woman or a child. The funny thing is, the men that do beat their missus, their women are too scared to even report it. Yeah, you never hear of it. It's only the lies that end up getting to court. Because a lie will go around the fucking earth 3 times before the truth has got its pants on. And the justice system is weaponized now, so they believe the woman. So it just encourages women to make more lies. 95% of rape cases fall through. It's not because, oh, the judges ain't doing it. Just shut up. Because ain't the judge doing it. I'm on the phone. Shut up. Well, we just asked me to leave politely, yes? Oh, shut up. Guys, did you hear that or not? Did you hear that or not? Did you hear that psychopath earwig in my conversation? Did you hear that or not? Did you hear that bitch pipe? She didn't like what I was saying. She was one of them toxic feminist leftist cunts. I was talking about women making lies up, and she started screaming at me. What's the conversation got to do with her? I'm gonna show her ugly face just so you guys know what we're dealing with. The state of her. She's clearly made a few lies up about men in the past. Otherwise, it wouldn't have struck a nerve like that for her to. My voice is not loud enough to be going through that cabin. Yeah. But it resonated enough for her little pricky ears to hear what I was saying, because she's a scumbag that's done that to men before. Do you know what I'm saying? When something resonates, you hear it better, don't you? Yeah, she's definitely a crap fiend. She's put a few men in jail, that bitch. Hey Mickey, where you going? Do you know what, lad? I thought we need some content. We've done Bournemouth. Bournemouth's been done loads of times. We know what's going on there. Like, I'm just going to go to Speaker's Corner and take them on. Take them on one person at a time. And we're going to debate. We've got a matey in this comment section, Paul Davies, saying he's going to meet me for a straightener. What are you saying, Paul? Oh, Face's account, they didn't refund you. Shouldn't have done a chargeback, but back me up, yeah, because well, they think that's credit card fraud. They're assuming it's credit card fraud. And I was saying, when they say it's company policy, that's code for it's our discretion. It's our discretion. So yeah, some things are not specifically company policy, they're company discretion. So in other words, they don't have to look at you. They can ask questions. But I've had people order me food there before. They didn't ask for a receipt. But I appreciate that, sir. I really do. Went and had a few pints somewhere else. Discrimination, yes, it's discrimination based on their discretion. On their decision, basically. Fucking slag. And those doormen, see the prick, he was a big guy. I wouldn't have liked to have took him on. I don't think I could have done. I think sometimes the size, I mean, I could take up to 120 kilos, and I have done. Even criminal compensation form, I didn't know this, guys. I've got a whole list of crimes that committed against my name, and I've not called the police for, right? But apparently you can get compensation. There's a compensation scheme. All you got to do is ring up and get 10 crime numbers from the police and all these you don't have to snitch. It's the beauty of it. I've only just found this out. You can get compensation. That doorman last night pushing me, just touching me. 200 quid. Boom. This is what I'm going to do now. Well, I've got a job, but I'm just saying, back up. Yep. You touch me, I'm going to fucking sue you. That bitch was quite hot. That bitch was quite hot. I take that back. That bitch was very hot. She is a psycho, though. I told you. That would have only resonated. She would have only heard me through that. She was a psycho bitch herself. She smiled at me as well. So there's a bit of love hit me as well. So there's a bit of love hate there. She would never have smiled at me. She's the other end of the train, can't see her now. But I got
Titswell, London Waterloo, 1337. Safety information is displayed in all coaches. Please, could you keep your personal
listen, dude, I want that guy who just made that comment to make himself clear, make himself known. Okay?
Please tell myself, the guard, or any other member of railway staff. If you need any help or assistance,
You just said I'm
currently located in coach number 5.
I'm having a private conversation, sir. You just said I'm scum. How dare you?
Service will be woken.
How fucking dare you? I'm the type of guy who's sad enough and crazy enough to track you down and beat the living out of you. But just mentioning that, I don't think you know how crazy I am. I might be a nice guy, but I'm also a spice guy. Yeah? So when you do push the boundaries, my friend, I lose full control over what I do to your body. Okay? Even if I have to put my carrot up, yeah? It's all love and war and revenge, my friend. Okay? Watch your mouth. Go back to that comment. I want to read exactly what he said, letter for letter. You know, because you know that I'm the scum one because I'm being loud on a public transport system, but the person also shouting at me is also being loud on a transport station. The difference is I'm not the one hurling insults, I'm not the one making threats. Okay, so I'll tell you who the scum one is. I told you, every time I fart, I move carriage. Yeah, I'm about to do a fart now. Oh, they keep leaking, man. But so yeah, that was the actual the dead end all. But when I had to give a conversation with him, he couldn't register whether it was a pump gun or a sausage gun. Okay. Right, if I was scum, mate, I'd carry on making noise, wouldn't I? I wouldn't have any fucking consideration for the people around me. Yeah, that's a real scumbag. So watch your mouth, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I do have consideration for others. It's my brother who doesn't. It's my brother who shouts up at my window at 6 o'clock in the morning and wakes all my neighbours up, yeah? Shut up. I'm off to London, sir. I'm off to London. Yeah, we're going to Speaker's Corner. Thank you, English civil soldier. And if you're on live later, I will put your questions to any... No bias in this fight. Obviously, I identify as a Christian man. That don't mean I'm not going to put questions to those boys either, okay? I'm a Christian man who believes in aliens. There's not many like me. Not many like me at all. Could you win a fight with your brother? Yeah, but he's always had a psychological edge on me. He's always scared me because he's always been bigger and taller, heavier. It's not someone I'd like to have a fight with, but I've had 3 fights with him. He beat me up once, he knocked me out and hit me whilst I was unconscious. But that's only because he's cheap shot. 3 fights with him and 2 fights I won. Got him into MMA. When I put him in that hedge and I busted his face, that's why his nose is so fucked. I busted him. Wash. And he got into MMA because I kicked his ass so bad. But then it got a bit harder, but then he got older and my wrestling just went up. He won't even play wrestle with me. Now his ego can't take it. He won't even have a little play wrestle with me. So we all know who will win. But if it was a bare knuckle fight, I guarantee you he would win. Because he's very resilient, he's hard to knock out, and you would take away all my advantages in the boxing ring. So yeah, don't. Jimmy is a very tough man. I don't think I've ever seen him get proper folded legs once or twice. Actually, and he did in his last fight, didn't he? And bad to the bone. But that was a professional boxer. Very rare do you see professional boxers go into money in it. So they don't tend to do it. It's only the nutcases who aren't very good at boxing or unlicensed level, they tend to do bare knuckle more. That guy did fold Jimmy, I will admit, but I've never seen him get dropped like that before. Yeah, I think I'm a much well-rounded fighter. I don't think I'm probably boxing. It's just a lot heavier. It's about 10 kilos on me. It's not loads heavier. But you can't spar with my brother because he's a scumbag. So he'll try and knock you out. As a spar, he's going to try and knock you out. That's not how you spar. Sparring isn't a fight. But his ego can't take you getting the better of him. So he's like, start trying to use his strength. So I don't even know if I could beat him in a boxing match, because I've never been able to spar with him without him trying to really hurt me. Okay? But all I know is he's a southpaw, very resilient, has a chin of granite. Why am I delusional? You think I'm delusional because I say I can beat my brother up? That's just fact. He probably beat me up now because I've got one arm and I've lost a lot of weight. Maybe right now, maybe he could. You're saying I'm delusional. We're all delusional to a certain degree, okay? Okay? Far less delusional. So I don't know why you come out with that comment. Shh. Huh? Many press-ups can you do, Mickey, in one go? You look like a ripped machine, man. To be honest, bro, I've lost a lot of weight since I tore my bicep in half. So press-ups has been one of the first things I could do, but I'm renowned. I've got very slow twitch muscle fibers, yeah? That means the opposite to what you think it does, yeah? I'm very quick. I got lightning grease speed, yeah? So every prison I went to, I broke the record. Not the record the year, the record of the whole jail throughout history. I know it sounds like a crazy statement. I'm not sure they record it, but 2 of the prisons I went to, they said I have the biggest record ever done, and that was 127 press-ups in a minute. And I think the world record is 150. But that's do you know what I'm saying? Smaller guys probably bust out for 127 in a minute. Fucking hell, man, that's savage. We're gonna have a go now. Okay? So get the clock going. Right, got 60 seconds, yeah? I'm doing it. So that was 100. Yeah? Chest to hand, fully extended. That's what I'm doing now with no training, with one arm. Can you imagine when I'm conditioned, busting out press-ups regularly? Coming. Your lives are shite. Listen, Sean. Everyone asked you to tune in, you little prick, yeah? Go fuck off. Back to your dungeon where you come from. Yeah? Dare you come here and give me that negativity? Dare you? It's sad. Yeah, well, that's what I do, right? Whenever I get a comment like that, I look at his profile picture, yeah? I think it's just a shit house. If you are a handsome dude, 6 foot tall, big dick, brown skin, greased back hair, I might take you seriously much, but you probably shut the fuck up. Oh, okay, sad. It was funny though. But I was talking to Sean UB7GJ. He's just jealous because he can't do one press up, I bet ya. Can't do one press up. Fucking fucker. Sure press up. Didn't believe I could do 120 press ups in a minute, I just did them. Talking about, boy. You're gay, I don't care if you're gay, brother. Well done to you. Okay, we salute gays on this channel. I live in Bournemouth. I'm currently NFA, yeah? call me homeless if you like. Yeah, I'm a homeless rent boy. And that's why I'm going to London now. So someone can blow out the back of my ass. Yeah? £50. So if you've got £50, sad, I will meet you today. But don't expect no sucky. Because I'm not really gay. And I hear like straight rent boys get the most amount of money, yeah? So it's £100 to you, mate. Alright? It's okay, I'm only joking, but James Miller, why won't he be happy? Listen, if Jimmy's put it on me now, he'd win. I just said that, he'd stick it on me. If you got to train, that's only because I can't make injuries an excuse, but a train Jimmy train Mickey in a no rules contest, you're a fool if you think he can win. Even though I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, I've done jiu-jitsu since I was 18 and I stopped when I was 34, 33, yeah? I stopped 5 years ago, so I would have been a black belt by now. But bearing in mind, I'd done gi jiu-jitsu once every 2 weeks. I only did it when I was competing because I knew it'd help with my MMA training because there's more resistance in gi jiu-jitsu. So it improves your wrist strength because you're always breaking grip, yeah? So it does complement MMA and it does complement your jiu-jitsu. But it wasn't what I was doing 90% of the time. I started off in judo with one of the best judoki guys in the UK. His name's Jeff Lawson, world champion 3 times over. He was in the first ever UFC contenders. That was my judo coach, yeah? He was a very far left commie and he hated me because he thought I was a fascist. He had the political views I have now, I've always had them. I used to be, actually, no, that's not true. Because when I was a kid, I was very left-wing. And then I grew up and seen a bit of reality, okay? Red pill, blue. Love musculars, okay, baby? Why are you saying this? Mickey can stay on live. What a horrible thing to say. Why are you wishing on my death? Going to London, sir. Going to London. No one texts you about me, Duncan. I know an Alex Duncan from Christchurch, but I don't know an Alex Duncan. Unless you just changed that username, I don't know. But I do know an Alex Duncan. Dunacan.
Next stop on this service in a few minutes' time will be Woking. Please take care as you step down from the train to the purple bench. Next stop on this service is Woking.
Woking next, sir. Any of you live near Woking? Oh shit, I gotta charge my phone. Fuck. I gotta charge my phone. If I'm gonna be going to speaker school, I need full juice. I need full fucking juice. Let's see if that bitch says anything again. I quite like her. I have a magnet to trouble, aren't I? But she's a little bitch face. I love it. I love bitch faces. So are you gay, sad? I like it when gay people give me compliments because, you know, it's the same as a woman, really. If a gay man finds me attractive, surely a female finds me attractive. My screen's flipped. Guys, I've got somebody on the phone, okay? Got somebody on the phone. Hello, Aaron.
time will be Clapham Junction. If you are leaving the train at Clapham, please ensure that you are travelling in the front 8 coaches. This is due to a short platform.
Guys, my
8 coaches can be accommodated.
Guys, my phone, I'm gonna have to come off now because I've got no battery. All right, and I have wasted half hour because I have to sit still for half hour to juice up. Got to juice up before I go to, you know where I'm going. I've told you where I'm going. So I'll see you soon, guys. Just thought I'd let you know. Text me if your fight offers. I'm in London today. Anyone wants to stand with me, I don't mind doing it for clout. We don't have to make money from it. I'll fight you. All right, as long as you're my size. All right, I'll see you soon. Logging off. Bye. Ciao. What are you gonna SP about? Huh? What are you gonna speak about aliens. Aliens and Jesus. I know those two don't go together, but and I'm gonna offer them out for a wrestling match. Just like Jacob wrestled with God, I think you guys can wrestle with me. If you're true in what you believe, yeah, you should be able to beat me in a wrestling match. Alright. Okay, so cat. And thanks, Neil. You're cute too. Neely. Snoggy. Bye. Ciao. Be back on in roughly an hour's time, okay? Maybe an hour and a half. I've got to get on the tube. Got to juice up. Yes, I'm going to be alive again, Claire. Claire Bear. I know who Claire is now. Claire. Yeah, I'll be in about an hour and a half. Ciao. Bye. See ya.